I'm here at GameFi Unleashed with Fletcher, who's one of the founders and directors of Hashlock, which is a Web3 security auditing firm, who's also one of our sponsors tonight. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I just have a couple of questions. So first of all, can you tell me a little bit about Hashlock and what do you guys do?
Sure, Ken. Thanks for having us. So Hashlock is a smart contract auditing and Web3 security firm. So we essentially make sure that blockchain applications and businesses are secure and that we protect the community and we prevent hacks. So that's what we do. And we work for a bunch of protocols that are here tonight all throughout the week for Singapore and Token2049. Yeah, pretty much we're the ethical hackers, as you would say.
Ooh, I like that. Ethical hackers. Fletcher, so why is Web3 security so important and why do people need to get their smart contracts audited?
Yeah, so Web3 security is important for a bunch of reasons. First of all, it's a high-risk industry. The technology is emerging tech, and there's a lot of funds involved. Typically, the funds are also on a public ledger, so available to be interacted with by anyone that can access the blockchain. So there's a lot of risk involved, and because of that, we've seen a bunch of hacks in the industry. It's really high liquidity, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars, and so yeah, it's really important not only for security but also from a trust perspective, to make sure the community, the stakeholders, the investors can trust you. And so that's at a very basic level why it's so important to get smart contract audits and things like that, and do other things. We just see so many hacks and horror stories, and that's why we try to prevent them.
It's funny because our whole industry is supposed to be building on creating this trustless, environments. So I think it's super important that we get these smart contract audits. So tell us how you differ from other smart contract audits that are out on the market today.
Good question. So first of all, we've never been hacked, so that's a good flex. Yes. At least for now. So we only get our auditors from high-level bug bounty and auditing competition platforms, essentially. So places like Code Arena and ImmuneFi, essentially all of our auditors have to have experience in those platforms. So they're specialist Web3 security researchers. So the human resources that we use are high quality. And then the processes that we've embedded, we've been around for nearly 3 years, so we're not the oldest firm in the world, we're probably one of the more innovative firms in terms of how we do our processes. Like I said, the type of people that we put on the jobs and how we treat our clients. We help them out with trust, we help them out with introductions if they need, and make sure that
VC introductions. Of course.
It's making sure that they do things the right way from front to back, not just that their security. Obviously the focus is security, but we make sure that they have the right team around them as much as we can.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you for sponsoring tonight's event. My last question: if there's anybody out there that's like, I really need to get a smart contract audit, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
Yep, so hashlock.com, you can reach us there. Also on LinkedIn and Twitter, probably the best ways to do it. Or find us at pretty much any conference around the world that's to do with blockchain. Usually one of our team members is there and you can come say hi.
Well, thank you for joining us and enjoy the rest of your GameFi Unleashed.